Well, I'm somewhere up the east coast here now. Found a nice big visitor center here, which I might go over and check that out. Looks like things are under construction. Don't know if it's open or not. Found exactly what I was hoping for, is a place to sit and have a cup of tea by the sea. And there's a Tetley tea room by the sea, but it says not open till 11. So it's not bad. We're like 5 to 11, so perfect. So I'll just give them a few minutes and see if they open up. Hopefully they do. And then there's a gift shop here. And one thing I like to do on these trips is I like to pick up a gift at the farthest point of my journey for my wife and my daughter. And I would say this is pretty much getting there near the farthest point of my journey. So let's go in here and see if we can find anything. Oh, they're not open till 11 either. All right, well, how about we just go check out the view. We'll go see what's up here. Maybe we'll take some pictures. For once, I'm not running behind. For once, I'm running ahead. So nothing's open yet. Everything's opening at 11 o'clock. We don't open till 11 o'clock around here. All right, well. Not sure what town this is. I guess I could Google it. I'll get out the phone and Google where the heck I am. Or maybe it says up here. Somewhere south of St. John's along the coastline. That's all I could tell you. But it's gorgeous here. And what a beautiful day. Calm and sunny. Yeah, great day for taking pictures and whatnot. I've already droned, so what does it say? The sea's importance to the settlers. Not long after John Cabot's voyage of discovery in 1497. 1497, that was the 1600s. So they were here even 100 years before that. Then the Europeans started coming over, and they're fishing along the east coast. Among the places they established their shore stations was Ferryland. Oh, that's where I am. I'm in Ferryland. This is Ferryland. And it's selected for its sheltered natural harbor, its proximity to the fishing grounds, and the cobble beaches upon which the fish could be dried. On the ancient beaches surrounding the pool, archaeologists have found traces of that they believed have been cook rooms dating from the early 1500s. Among the artifacts found at these locations are pottery fragments from Portugal, Normandy, Brittany, and the Basque provinces of Spain and France. So everybody from Europe came here, and this was a great harbor to shelter their boats. And then they went out fishing, and they dried their fish on the beach, and then they took them back home. They took those fish, they packed them in salt barrels probably, and all the way back to Europe. But I thought it was the 1600s. No, it's 100 years before that. So Europeans have been coming here for 500 years. It's been 500 years. And this is as much as it's built up. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Well, I'm not sure if it's a natural phenomenon or not, but there's like all these little sardines. I guess they're sardines or something. And just thousands of little sardines all washed up on the rocks, drying out and dead. Oh yeah, it smells just lovely. But I guess it's a natural phenomenon. Maybe the storms wash them all up, or maybe they beach themselves. I've noticed the birds aren't eating them though. So they're just washing up and dying on the beach. And I don't know if it's because of man or if it's just nature. I do not know. But I kind of wanted to just touch my feet into the waters of the east, just to show I've got here. But man, where am I going to sit and get my boots off to do it and not sit in dead fish? I'll try down here. My God, the dead fish are everywhere, and they're fresher down here. Look at this. Just hundreds of them. Well, how am I going to do this? I might have to go back and get my flip-flops to do this. Now, this is not going to work. I can't take my boots off here. Ew, the fish. So I just went to the gift shop and got a couple of little treasures for the girls at home, and that was fun. And we were joking about that. You never get a girl a practical gift that they can use. You get a girl little treasure. That's what they want. So I got two little treasures, and they're small enough that I can keep them on the bike. And then I stopped next here. This is the Avalon Colony, and just this little tea room here, which is mainly for bigger functions, but they're giving me a table so I can just have a cup of tea and maybe a little bowl of their homemade pea soup. And then we're gonna head out from there. So that should just sort of satisfy me until I can get up into St. John. They called it pea soup, but it sure tastes and looks a lot like chowder to me, which is fine. It tastes great, but not pea soup. Quite a lovely experience in the tea room. Ordered pea soup, got fish chowder, but I enjoyed it so much I don't mind. So it was really good. And the prices are actually decent out here, considering what's happened with restaurants these days and the price of food and all that. It's still quite reasonable, I'm finding. So that was good. So we're gonna check out the visitors entrance now. We'll just see what's here at the interpretive center before we head out. Ancient pipes, but it doesn't say any information about them. Probably like 500 years old. I think this is stuff they found on the beach from the original settlers. Pottery from the 1500s. A lot of pipes and things. You wouldn't know it digging that up, but that's from the 1500s. Look at that, they've even found some gold coins. Gold coin from 1708 found here. This was excavated in 08 among the cobbles that are in the wall footings. There's some pretty old coins. This is from the fishery. Various artifacts from the fishery from the 1600s. That could have been from a fisherman's jacket, they think. Look at that shoe. Leather shoe. So that's the kind of shoe they had in the 1600s. Amazing that it's preserved so well. Pewter spoon. Little wooden bowl they found. Ancient artifacts. A flesh fork. Not sure what that is. Probably for barbecuing or something. Oh, they found some jewelry. Rosary beads. We're assuming the 1600s, maybe late 1600s. Silver cross in the brew house fireplace. Why would they throw the cross in the fireplace? And then this big one. This big one was found in the forge where it was discarded in the 1630s. There's traces of original gold plate visible at the center of the cross. Here we've got fireplace tongs. That's going way back. Some pottery. And they were making these. It's just amazing how nice they stack. Don't worry, I won't touch them. There's some big pieces of pottery they found. Cooking pots. They don't know where or when that came from. And then this is a baluster from England. And a cooking pot of unknown origin. It's a mystery. The English, the Portuguese, the Americans, the Irish, they all come here. Oh, these ones are in really good condition. Look at these old bowls. Way back. Times are harsher than look at the arrowheads. That's probably from the locals. Pretty interesting. The movie's gonna start, she said. Got to visit at least one museum or some place to stop, so this seemed like a great place to get all that done. I have my nice tea room, my gift shop, and the museum. there was a movie they were going to play, but I can't sit around all day watching movies, so it's time to get rolling. Well, that was fun, and definitely glad I made the efforts to turn around, because you've got all your touristy stuff in one spot here. You got everything done. I got my sightseeing, I got to go to the gift shop, I got to have a nice tea and a lunch, and I even went to like a museum interpretive center, which showed all the history, and I had a sort of little historical lesson there and showed all the artifacts. So I got to do all my stuff, so I killed like a good hour here. Normally I would never stop that long when I have to go 400 clicks. But that's the advantage, and that's how I planned it that way, that I didn't want a real big day traveling when I'm in this area, because I wanted to be able to stop and look at stuff. So that all worked out quite well. And I have still plenty of time, so now it's like just after noon. And I still got 100 clicks to go or so, but now that I've done all my stopping, it'll be more riding and less stopping, but I'll probably just stop for a drink of water or something. But I've got food in my belly, I've got gas in the tank. It's all good. And here we go again with the non-stop scenic stuff. I'm amazed my SD card has room for all this. Just the incredible scenery again. There we go. Alright, so we're heading up the coastline to St. John's. Rolling out. Oh, I've done enough picture taking. I've flown the drone. I just gotta drive now, I guess, and just drive and enjoy the ride. Now, heaven forbid I see an ice cream place, so we'll have to stop there too. Yep, there it is, ice cream place. No, I can't. I just got on the bike, man. I just got on the bike. I can't do it. So, as I've been doing a lot more twisty roads coming out here, like a whole lot of twisty roads, a lot more than I'm used to in Grey Bruce, where I come from, where everything's straight. You're lucky to find a curve anywhere. So I haven't had a whole lot of practice and experience with just, twisting left and right and turning the bike a lot. And I'm starting to figure out that there's actually a different way to go about it than simply leaning the bike to turn. I mean, you can, and on a gentle curve it really doesn't matter that much, like this. It doesn't matter. But when you're hitting like tighter curves, going back and forth, or you need to slalom around the potholes or stuff like that, it's not about leaning the bike or steering the handlebars anymore. It's more like what I call twisting the bike. So here comes a bit of a sharper bend here, and I push with my right hand and pull with my left slightly, and that twists the bike. And then I want to twist back, do the opposite, push and pull at the same time, and it feels like I'm not leaning it, I'm not steering it, I'm just twisting it in the direction that I want it to go. And the bike responds really favorably that way when you're trying to slalom through some tight bends or twisties. So there's my little tip of the day, or at least for those that care.